Obaseki reveals why owners of motorcycle and tricycle will need to register for riders permit. Hello, my people. This has been causing quite a controversy in Edo State. Some persons have taken it overboard and have really gotten at the governor saying, some went as far as saying you voted him in. Now you see yourself. I mean, those kind of statements. But we need to make clarification because of what the governor has just said. Why he has implemented that Okada riders, tricycle riders, motor, this set needs to get they need to get some permits. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Edo State Government has revealed some of the reasons why the owners of motorcycle and tricycle will need to register for riders permit in Edo State. This disclosure was revealed by the Director of Transport, Minister of Interior, Mr. Gregory. Mr. George Agogo, in a recent interview he had with journalists on Friday, 8th of January 2021. Mr. George Agogo explained that owners of tricycle and motorcycle. Mr. George explained that owners of motorcycle. The reason is we will be entitled to some. They'll be entitled to some incentive ranging from unique identification code, health care insurance package, as well as legitimate to conduct business within the state through the Riders Permit Registration Scheme. He also added that the Riders Permit Registration Scheme was to check the influx of undocumented riders who hide under the disguise of riding tricycles or motorcycles to perpetrate crime in the state. He said this was an avenue for the government to check crime, conduct business within the state through Riders Permit Registration Scheme. He also added that the Riders Permit Registration Scheme was to check the influx of undocumented drivers who hide under the disguise of riding motorcycles to perpetrate crime and evil in the state. He said we often have incidents of robbery and kidnapping perpetrated by those who ride motorcycle. This will be put to a stop with this initiative, and as operation of motorcycles and tricycles will bear unique code identify them as genuine riders. He further explained that the ban on the operation of motorcycles and tricycles within the Benin metropolis was still in place. Recall that the Edo State government, through its secretary, Barrister Sarodion, had earlier announced the commencement of the issuing of riders' permit to owners of motorcycle and tricycle in the state. And this is ongoing as some persons are unclear, and the government has deemed it fit to explain that there are some people who are perpetrating evil in Edo State and are coming under the disguise of riding tricycles and motorcycles, and as such needs to be identified and fished out so that the people of Edo State can live in peace. Many of them go about carrying people and eventually leading to kidnapping, rape, murder, what have you. This has come to our notice, and we have therefore deemed this fit to ensure that this is curbed in the state as part of the government process and enhancement to ensure that Edo State is peaceful from all those who are trying to perpetrate evil, especially in Edo State. So my people, there you have it. Because some people have come to us, some people have written that now they voted in Obaseki, and the very first line of action he has commenced after getting into office is to ensure that tricycle and motorcycles riders in the state begin to apply for permits. Well, the governor is trying to explain that there is a reason for that. He's not doing that to amass money for the state in one way or the other. No, that this is as a result of activities that have been going on in the state of late. There have been increased reports of criminal activities, and mostly perpetrated, sadly to say, by those who ride Okada or tricycles. So they carry people, and because they are not registered, nobody can actually trace them. They are not in the park. It's not well organized. They just carry people. Some through that process kidnap people. Some through that process a lot of evil has been happening. So as part of the efforts to combat insecurity in what is currently not only going on in Edo State but across Nigeria, the government has decided to say, you know what, let every Okada rider, we know the name we call it, or a tricycle or motorcycle rider in the state, have a unique code reference to which they can be identified. And with this come with package of healthcare insurance as well as other incentives for them. They can be easily identified to know that these are the set of people, the genuine ones working. So when you want to enter even a tricycle or a bicycle, it brings about some measures of safety here, you see. So you yourself, you are more careful. If you look at someone who is not having a permit, is not having the same thing that others are having, that's a red flag. That's a signal for you to quickly, pick brain and know that, oh, something is not right here, and quickly just adjust or take the nearest one or leave that one aside. So these are part of the reasons why the governor have decided to say, what, let's straighten out this aspect. Let's understand all that is going on with what is currently happening, the level of insecurity. We cannot continue to allow our people to go through this needlessly unprotected. Some people will tell you they are carrying, they are taking these people, and before you know it, they've taken them away, and nobody knows them. They say, yeah, it's one Okada rider. I saw the person. When you're trying to gather evidences as to what happened, they say, yes, I saw it. The Okadas, they are all the same color. The tricycle riders, they are all the same yellow and the what color? They are all the same. So when you try to explain, but when they all now have a unique code, a unique reference number, guess what? They are easily identifiable. You can say, yes, I saw him, is the one with, and the numbers will be so bold and conspicuous. So that when you see it, if it's zero, you are seeing there, zero is as big as a circle of a circle on a wall. So everybody knows that these are the numbers. It's not a hidden fact. All these are part of measures to combat the insecurity currently now ravaging Nigeria, through the perpetration and the influx of, Fulani herdsmen who have decided to come and cause mayhem. Before now, time ago, they don't do this kind of atrocity of evil. They go about their business peacefully. They rear their cattle. People have discussion with them. They will see them and say, Nakwana, greet them, and you have a discussion and all that. But recently, we don't know what happened. It's as if of late they just told them that Nigeria belongs to you. Oh, don't allow yourself to be taken, or don't allow yourself to be cheated. And all of a sudden, they became, unrulable, or people you cannot stay with, uninhabitable. And this has really caused a lot of, problem. As we all know, Nigerians are not happy with this development and are very worried. You see, the other day, Garuba Shehu released a statement saying that the federal government is considering banning them from moving around in the country. They are still considering it. Oh. Since he said it now, it's over a month. They are still considering it. It's still being considered. It has not been fully deliberated on. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.